Hi everyone, we'll go ahead and get started. Bring your feet hip-width distance apart. Knit your ribcage together to engage your core. Pull your shoulder blades towards one another to broaden through your chest. And send the crown of your head up towards the ceiling to lengthen through your spine. Deep inhale, breathe in through your nose, let your belly, your chest expand. And an open mouth exhale, let it all go. One more deep inhale, breathe in. Open mouth, exhale out. Option to close your eyes or soften your gaze to the floor to make this space your own. We'll set our intention for class today. If you didn't show up with an intention, I offer mine to leave this practice feeling better than when you started. Maybe you feel stronger, maybe you feel more grounded, maybe it clears your head. Whatever this practice means to you, and whatever your intention is, we'll seal it with one communal breath. Deep inhale, breathe in through your nose. Open mouth, exhale. This is your exercise breath. We'll be using it throughout class to release heat. On your next inhale, flutter your eyes open. Exhale, send your gaze to the right. Drop your left shoulder down to stretch through the left side of your neck. Inhale, return to center. Exhale, send your gaze to the left. Drop your right shoulder down to stretch through the right side of your neck. Inhale, center. Exhale to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, return to center, cow pose. Puff your chest out, send your gaze up. Knit your shoulder blades together to broaden through your chest. Exhale, cat pose, round your spine, tuck your chin. Send your gaze between your feet. Separate your shoulder blades to round through your upper spine. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat pose. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, root to rise. Stack one vertebrae over the other with your head lifting last. Moving into your Sun A, inhale, mountain pose. Reach your arms overhead and breathe here. Ground through your sits bones. Knit your ribcage together to engage your core. Spin your pinkies inwards to broaden through your back and engage your triceps. Inhale. Exhale, open arm twist to the right. Reach your left arm to the front of the room, your right arm back. Always an option to bring your right hand to your low back for support. Pull your left hip crease in line with your right. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, open arm twist to the left. Reach your left arm back, your right arm front. Pull your right knee in line with your left knee. And always your option to place your left hand at your low back. Inhale, mountain pose, grow tall. And exhale, forward fold. Option to place your forearms on your thighs or to reach down for the floor like you're putting on your shoes. We'll flow through this 2 times, linking your breath to movement. Inhale, mountain pose, grow tall. Exhale, open arm twist to the right. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, open arm twist to the left. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. One more time, inhale, mountain, grow tall. Exhale, open arm twist to the right. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, open arm twist to the left. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Great work, everyone. We'll take this into your sun B. Inhale, chair pose. Extend your arms on the diagonal and breathe here. Ground through all four corners of your feet. Hinge at your hips to engage your core. Send your gaze about 2 feet in front of your toes to elongate your spine. Inhale. Exhale, chair with airplane arms. Sweep your arms back. Your lower body stays the same. Recommit to the hinge at your hips. Face your palms down. Pull your shoulder blades and your pinkies towards one another to broaden through your chest. Inhale, one-legged mountain, right knee rises. Flex your toes up. Lift your knee towards your belly button. Squeeze your inner thighs for a stable base. Inhale. Exhale, open arm twist. Lift your knee 1 inch higher. Reach both arms with equal and opposite energy. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Taking this on the other side, inhale, chair pose. Extend your arms on the diagonal and breathe here. Squeeze your inner thighs and your quads to keep your lower body engaged. Hinge at your hips to engage your core, knit your ribcage inwards. Face your palms towards one another and lift your chin off of your chest. Inhale. Exhale, chair with airplane arms. Sweep your arms back. Lower body stays the same here. Recommit to the hinge at your hips. Knit your ribcage inwards and pull your shoulders and your pinkies towards one another. Inhale, one-legged mountain, left knee rises. Flex your toes up towards your face. Lift your knee up towards your belly button. Squeeze your inner thighs for a stable base. Inhale. Exhale, open arm twist to the left. Lift your knee 1 inch higher and reach both arms with equal and opposite energy. Inhale, one-legged mountain. And exhale, forward fold. Great work, everyone. We'll flow through this one time, linking your breath to movement. Inhale, chair pose. Extend your arms on the diagonal. Exhale, chair with airplane arms. Sweep your arms back. Inhale, one-legged mountain, right knee rises. Exhale, open arm twist to the right. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Taking this on the other side, inhale, chair pose. Extend your arms on the diagonal. Exhale, chair with airplane arms. Sweep your arms back. Inhale, one-legged mountain, left knee rises. Exhale, open arm twist to the left. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Great work, everyone. Go ahead and grab onto your weights. Option to grab 2 weights or just 1 weight in your right hand. I'll show you your 1 weighted option. We'll switch on the left side. Place your 1 weight in your right hand if you're taking this option. Inhale, chair pose, punch your weights through heart center and out. Exhale, chair with airplane arms through heart center and back. Inhale, one-legged mountain, right knee rises, punch straight up. Exhale, draw your weights to your heart center, easy twist. Inhale, one-legged mountain, punch straight up. Exhale, forward fold. Go ahead and switch your weight into your left hand if you took your 1 weighted option. Inhale, chair pose, punch through heart center and out. Exhale, chair with airplane arms through heart center and back. Inhale, one-legged mountain, left knee rises. Exhale, draw your weights to your heart center, easy twist. Inhale, one-legged mountain, punch straight up. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise, stack one vertebrae over the other with your head lifting last. Go ahead and place one weight into your right hand. Angle your knees to the left side of the room. And extend your weight back with a straightened elbow. We're taking a tricep kickback here. You lift, bend to your hip crease. Lift, bend, extend, bend. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Option to grab your left hand under your chair for support, or maybe you take it at your hip crease for a balance challenge. Hinge at your hips so gravity works against your tricep, and lock your elbow out to fully engage. 8, 7, 6, tuck your elbow in by your side body. 5, 4, 3, back to center in 2, and 1. Finish out this rep. Bring your knees to center. Place your right weight on top of your right thigh. We're gonna take a knee drive here. Bring your heel to the ground. We lift it up. Lift, lower. Lift, lower. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Option to tap your heel at the bottom, or maybe you hover it 1 inch above the floor to keep your quad and your hip flexor engaged. Lift and lower. Find your tall spine. 8, 7, lift your back off of your chair backing. 6, 5, flex your toes up to your face. 4, 3, we take it on the other side in 2, and 1. Great work, everyone. Angle your knees to the right side of the room. Place your weight into your left palm. Straighten out your elbow and extend your arm back. We bend, extend, bend, extend. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Lower your weight to just hip crease to keep this work in your tricep. Option to place your right hand under your chair for support, or to take at your hip crease for a balance challenge. Hinge at your hips so gravity works against your tricep. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Back to center in 2, 1. Bring your knees back to center. Place your left weight on top of your left thigh. The closer to your knee, the more intensity you add. Closer to your thigh, the less intensity. Just avoid your kneecap. Left heel comes to the floor. Back to your knee drives. Lift, lower. Lift, lower. Exhale. Inhale, Exhale, inhale. Lift your knee up towards your belly button. Option to tap your heel on the floor or to hover your heel 1 inch above to keep the work in your hip flexor and quad the whole time. Find your tall, straight spine. Lift your back off of your chair. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great work, everyone. Go ahead and lower your weight under your chair. We're setting up for sit-to-stands. Feet are hip-width distance apart. You have multiple options. You have your option to take a half stand, little lift, and lower. You have the option to use your hands pressing off of your chair seat or your thighs, and lowering down with control, grabbing for your seat to lower. Or you have your option to cross your hands over your chest, feet are hips width distance, lifting up without arms, and lowering down with control. You have multiple options. Take whichever one is best for you. Bring your feet hips width distance apart. We'll start with a set of 10. We lift up, lower down with control. Lift, up, lower down with control. Exhale as you lift. Inhale as you lower. Squeeze your glutes at the top and lower down for a 2 count. We take it 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Lower down with control. We'll go ahead and take a quick rest break. Maybe you grab some water, maybe you towel off, whatever your body needs. We'll reset our breath as a class. Deep inhale, reach your arms overhead. Open mouth, exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Roll your shoulders up, back, and down. And we'll set up for a second set of 10. Bring your feet hips width distance apart. Maybe you add some intensity, maybe you lose some. Whatever works for your body here. We'll take a round of 10. You lift for 2, lower down for 2. Lift and lower. Exhale as you lift, and inhale as you lower. Squeeze your glutes at the top, and lower down with control. You have 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Great work, everyone. Inhale, reach your arms overhead. Open mouth, exhale. Inhale up. Exhale down. Last one, inhale up. Exhale down. Roll your shoulders up, back, and down. And go ahead and grab onto either one or both of your weights. If you're taking your one weighted option, place one weight in your right hand. We're gonna move through our yoga exercises, yoga poses, adding in exercises. Inhale, chair pose, punch your weights on the diagonal. Exhale, chair with airplane arms through heart center and back. Lower your weights down to frame your knees, palms face inwards. Hinge at your hips, adding in a narrow row. You row, lower, row, lower. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Focus this work as your elbow is driving the movement. Your elbow pulls behind your spine and lowers down with control. Pull your shoulder blades together to broaden through your chest. Weights pull up towards your rib cage and elbows extend behind your back. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, chair with airplane arms in 2, and 1. Exhale, chair with airplane arms. Inhale, one-legged mountain, right knee rises. Exhale, draw your weights to your heart center. Press your weights firmly against your chest. We're taking an oblique twist to the right, center, right, center. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Option to keep your knee lifted or to tap your toe down. Twisting only through your upper spine. Keep your hips square to the front of the room. Send your gaze with your twist. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, one-legged mountain in 2, and 1. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Exhale, forward fold. If you took your one weighted option, switch your weight into your left palm. Inhale, chair pose, punch your weights through heart center and out. Exhale, chair with airplane arms through heart center and back. Lower your weights to frame your knees. Palms face inwards. We're taking your narrow row on the left side. You row, lower, row, lower. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. I'll angle my knees to the side so you can see the movement, pulling your weight up towards your rib cage. Elbow extends behind your spine. Hinge at your hips so gravity works against your back. Lift, lower, lift, lower. Lift your chin off of your chest and send your gaze on the diagonal. We have it for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, one-legged mountain in 2, and 1. Inhale, one-legged mountain, left knee rises. Exhale, draw your weights to your heart center. Add your oblique twist to the left, center, left, center. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Option to keep your knee lifted or tap your left toe down. Twisting through your upper spine, keep your hips square to the front of the room. Lift your back off of your chair to fully engage your core. Twist, center. Exhale, inhale. 8, 7, 6, 5, send your gaze with your twist. 4, 3, one-legged mountain in 2, and 1. Inhale, one-legged mountain, punch your weight straight up, and exhale, forward fold. Go ahead and grab onto both of your weights. Inhale, root to rise, stack one vertebrae over the other with your head lifting last. We'll bring your elbows in by your side body, palms face up. Weights are out to your sides. We're adding in a wide arm curl. You lift, lower, lift, lower. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Squeeze your weights at the top. Pause at the top and pause at the bottom. If you feel yourself swinging your weights, maybe you grab heavier ones here. Palms face upwards. Tuck your elbows in by your side body. Find your tall, straight spine. Lift your back off of your chair to fire up your core. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, lower your weights down in 2, and 1. Lower your weights down, roll your shoulders up, back, and down. Up, back, and down. Bring your weights back to your 90 degrees, elbows tucked in by your side body, weights are out wide. Serve the platter right, then left. It's right, center. Go left, center. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Extend your weights out. Slight bend in your elbow on your extension. Send the crown of your head up towards the ceiling to lengthen through your spine. Light grip in your weights to keep this work in your biceps rather than putting too much work in your forearms. Straighten out your wrists. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Finish it out on the left side. You extend and bend. Great work, everyone. Go ahead and lose one of your weights under your chair. Grab your left weight with both hands, or your right weight, whichever one you have. Bring it to the outside of your hip crease. We're taking a wood chopper here. You lift it up to your shoulder, pull down, lift, pull. Inhale, exhale, Focus this work on the pull down. So you're using your obliques to pull your weight outside of your hip. Careful not to let your weight rest on your thighs. Inhale as you lift, exhale as you lower. Inhale, exhale. Send your gaze with your twist. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Roll your shoulders up, back, and down. And then draw your weight to your left hip crease on the outside. Careful not to rest your weight on your thigh. You lift up to your right shoulder and pull. Lift, pull. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Pull to the outside of your hip and focus your exertion on the pull down, engaging your obliques to bring your weight outside of your hip crease. Lift, lower. Like you're wringing a towel out on your left oblique. 8, 7, send your gaze with your twist. 6, 5, 4, 3, lose your weight in 2, and 1. Great work, everyone. Go ahead and place your weight under your chair. Inhale, reach your arms overhead. And open mouth, exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. One last inhale up. And exhale, seated figure 4. Option to cross your right ankle over left, to cross your right knee over left knee, or to take your right ankle to your left knee. Find your tall, straight spine. And an option to hinge at your hips with a straight spine to deepen the stretch in your right outer glute. Inhale, unwind, long body stretch. Exhale, seated figure 4 on the left. Option to cross your left ankle over right, your left knee over right knee, or to take your left ankle to your right knee. Find your tall, straight spine. And an option to hinge at your hips with a straight spine to deepen the stretch in your left outer glute. Inhale, unwind, long body stretch. Exhale, seated twist to the left. Press your right hand against your left outer thigh and use it to assist with your twist. Send your gaze over your left shoulder and pull your right knee in line with your left knee. Inhale, unwind, long body stretch. Exhale, seated twist to the right. Press your left hand against your right outer thigh and use it to assist with your twist. Send your gaze over your right shoulder and pull your left knee in line with your right knee. Inhale, unwind, long body stretch. And then exhale, final seated resting pose. Find your most comfortable seated position. Relax your back along your chair. Option to close your eyes or soften your gaze to the floor to make this space your own. We're entering your final Shavasana, a moment to reconnect with your breath and a period of stillness. Release any tension out of your face and remove your tongue from the roof of your mouth. I'll call you out when it's time. You can stay here for as long as you would like. But if the rest of your day is calling to you, maybe you start to invite some gentle movement back into your body. On your next inhale, option to flutter your eyes open and invite some wrist circles and ankle circles one way. And then reverse the other way. On your next inhale, reach your arms overhead. And exhale, draw your hands to your heart center. The light and love in me honors and respects the light and love in each and every one of you. I thank you so much for spending this time with me, and I bow my head in gratitude. Namaste. Great job, everyone. I'll see you next time.